Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Mesa in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling, thankful Thursday. How was your thankful Thursday? Did you get to talk with your heroes today? Did you get to send them a card today? Um, did you even reach out to them today and let them know how much they mean to you? Sorry, yeah, they mean to you. Yeah. Sorry for the thumping. Somebody's playing with her Kong, and of course she found the big one. Which makes a lot more thumping noise, and it can be heard in the other RVs around us, so it's kind of interesting. But how was your day? My day has been fantastic. It's been amazing. Got some more research done today on the family tree I'm working on at the moment. Um, I had to do some more transcribing of the documents from Mexico to make sure I had the right documents and understanding what they actually said, which is always a challenge when you're looking at documents from a different country where they don't speak English and everything's written in a different language. So I know Google Translate is probably not the best thing to use, but to give me the gist of what's been said in the document, it seems to work pretty well. And as long as I can decipher the handwriting and make sure I get the right letters in the right order, sometimes I've got to play around with a word to get the right spelling for it, because sometimes C's look like E's, and then it could be that it's actually an O, not a C, because they haven't fully connected it before they moved on to the next letter, because it's all in cursive handwriting. So it's learning to decipher all of that, which is a lot of fun. So I had a blast with that. Had our networking, had our mastermind group call today, which is always fun. We always learn some new thing in there as well. And today we talked about decluttering subscriptions. Have you ever sat down and gone through all the subscriptions you have, whether they're free or you pay for them, and worked out, do I actually use this? Do I actually need it? Have you got subscriptions that you're paying for that you've totally forgotten about and never used? It's always a very interesting exercise to go through that. And I've been doing, before this call, I've been doing a lot of decluttering in my 30-minute email time at the beginning of each day. As I'm going through the emails, I've started to I really don't need to hear from these people. Unsubscribe. And just going through the newsletters, because I get them, I'm sort of like, I don't really look at those newsletters. I may subscribe to their services and stuff, but I'm not really interested in the newsletters. The newsletters don't interest me, or I get so much, because I have so much coming into my inboxes and things. Then I've got 4 email addresses that I go and check. Some of you probably go, well, I got 10. Yep, I know, totally get it. But I've got one that's sort of like, when I subscribe to something, everything goes into this one email address. So going through that one's going to take a lot of time. So I'm actually going to maybe block a day off, or maybe I'll do it one night while watching TV or something, where it's just quickly go through and unsubscribe. But it's interesting when you're going through the emails what you've subscribed to, especially those that only send you an email once a week, once a month, not an everyday occurrence, because the everyday ones, they're gone. That's just it. They're gone. Unless they're work related, they're gone. Because it's sort of like, oh my gosh, what are they talking about now? What have they got now? And half the time it's just sort of like, I just delete without even opening them. So now I'm actually going into them after today's meeting, going and decluttering that way. Because when we declutter, even with the physical stuff, when we declutter our homes, when we declutter our inboxes, when we declutter our subscription services, that sort of stuff, we're now making room for something of more value to come into our lives. Because we can actually overflow with clutter, that our minds become cluttered as well, and therefore we're not open to new opportunities that are coming by. So declutter, it's a good thing. And then I just got off our weekly networking call. This is such a great group of people. We average about 20 people each week. We get broken up into different rooms, and we're given 3 questions throughout the day. So we get given one question, get put into a breakout room. Then we come back, we get given the next question, and we get put into another breakout room, and they mix up the breakout rooms. Sometimes you end up with 1 or 2 of the same people. Sometimes you get all new people. But you get to meet different people from different walks of life. And it's not the typical networking event where you turn around and go, hi, I'm blah, blah, blah from blah, 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 and this is what we do, blah, 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 and then that's it, you're done. There's no 30, 60-second commercials. No. If you want, but what we do is that what we do is that we put our contact information and what we do into the chat. So it's there if people want, and then you just go save the chat, and you've got everybody's contact information and what it is that they do. You've got their website in there, their email, their phone number, whatever information they want to put in there about their business, what their tagline is, what their business is about, and then how they want you to best contact them. And some of them may be even giving you like their time trade account or their calendar where you can go in and you can set an appointment with them. So it's a great group of people. And if you're an entrepreneur and you want to grow your business, they have a very active Facebook group as well. And so I've put the link, the shortened link. It's the group's called Expand the Business, and I've put the link into the description of this video. So it's joinetb.com, ETB for expandthebusiness.com, and it's a very, very active Facebook group. There are a couple of questions you have to answer before you can join the group. But once you're in there, it is a very active group. Lots of great content getting posted in there. Thought-provoking questions get put in there. You get a lot of good connections made in there. And then once a week we have this networking event, which is really, really cool. I absolutely love it because I'm sort of like, oh, it's Thursday. Who do I get to meet and network with today? Sometimes I get people I know. Sometimes I get people I have never met before. Other times I get people where I've met them in passing but never had a chance to talk with them or about their business. And the questions that we get, they give us the first question. We go into the first group. We answer those questions. We go around, answer the questions. Then we go into get given the second question, and each question builds on the previous question. So, and we get a little more time in the second group, and it's a different group of people. So you go in there and you explain the answer to your first question. Now you answer to the second question, and then when we get to the third question, again we get broken up into different groups again, and again we get to say this was the answer to our first question, this is the answer to our second question, and now this is our result that we were expecting to get, or this is the resources that we need. So it's a really good thing because one of the questions that we typically get asked is what resources do you need to help you with whatever it is the previous questions were. And sometimes some people are able to give some really good resources, and other times it's sort of like, that's a good one. And you go back to it later. You might connect with them later on and say, hey, just had a sudden thought. But I always take notes of the people that I'm talking with and what it is that they're doing, what their answers are to each of the questions, because it might be later on that I come back to them and go, hey, I had this thought about what you talked about on Thursday, and this was my idea, and just leave it with them. Or, hey, can I connect you with my friend? This is what they do. Would that be a good connection for you? So it is it's a great way of networking. It's done very, very differently than most of other groups and things. And I absolutely love the format of it. I love meeting new people each Thursday, and I get excited because I get to meet new people, or I get to know somebody a little better and all of that sort of stuff. So if you want to come and expand your business and just join in with, the group's almost at 1,500 people in the group. And we get 20 people regularly and it's not always the same 20 people that we get every Thursday. But we do lock the room. We lock the meeting. If you're late, tough. We'll see you next week. It's that sort of a meeting. It's like, be here by this time because we're locking the door at this time and nobody else can access the meeting. And so it's just that group of people that are there in the room at the beginning that are there at the end. So it's a fantastic thing. And now my puppy's going, Mama, we need to go for a walk because Mama's got to get back online in 30 minutes. So have a super fantastic, sparkling evening. Enjoy the rest of your Thankful Thursday. Remember, if you want to join us at Expand the Business, just click the link that's in the description and answer a couple of questions, and they will, and then the moderators for the group will look at your answers and let you in. So that's it from me for today. It has been an incredible day. I'm very blessed and very thankful for today. I am so looking forward to the projects I have coming up, the ones that I'm working on as well. It's starting off a very, very good December. Okay, as I've said before, December's a tough for me since Brad passed. It's my 4th December. Did I say September? It's my 4th December without Brad, and he used to make this month very special for me. And so I am very blessed that here we are on day 3 of the month, and it has been off to an incredible, incredible start. So thank you everyone who has been texting me, messaging me. I have voicemails up the wazoo. Trust me, I will get back to you. My calendar has been slammed the last few days. It is kind of full tomorrow. I don't have a lot of time slots open. Saturday, I'm a little more freer. So I will respond to you and I will get back to you. I may even just send you a text, say, hey, got your voicemail. Sorry, my calendar's slammed. Can I set up a time that we can connect? So to those of you who have reached out for me with messages, please know that I have seen them and I will respond to them as soon as I possibly can. But thank you for the messages, for the voicemails, for the text messages, for the Facebook messages. The WhatsApp messages are coming through too. So thank you all so much for reaching out with messages of love and support. I truly, truly appreciate it. And I am very, very blessed with the people that I have in my life that make my life super fantastic and sparkling. So go have an incredible evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow for it's Fun Friday tomorrow and Finish It Friday. Oh my gosh, we're already at the end of the week. Oh, wow, this week's gone fast. Okay, catch you guys later. Hey, Conera.